It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Charlotte Hornets. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. To Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Goes to the left side. To Adetokunbo. We're going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Turns and slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Dinwiddie. Bobby Portis. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Giannis with it up top, trailing by 4. Curling inside. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Count the basket inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Adetokunbo to Dinwiddie. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Adetokunbo can't get the bounce. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Giannis in control of the basketball. 8-2 our score. To Dinwiddie. Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. Cashes in for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. That's out of bounds. Three-second count. Adetokunbo. A pass stolen by the Hornets.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Yes, And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Adetokunbo. Layup goes down. Well done.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Hornets have the basketball.
I got your help here.
Whoa! What a finish! He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Dinwiddie. Adetokunbo. Won't go down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
First half in the books. The Hornets out in front.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Charlotte Hornets were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And before the game, I had a feeling they might come out strong, but not like that. Needless to say, I'm a bit surprised by how well they executed. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Charlotte basketball.
Watch that cutter. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Hey, big screen right there.
Adetokunbo. And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Adetokunbo. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
That's rebounded by the Hornets. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw try, off the mark. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Driving right to the basket. Here comes the screen. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Count the bucket for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And breaks it up.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Terrific vision. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away. Got it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, emphatic slam. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Cruises inside for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. On the shot clock for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo. Rebound taken by Portis. And scores at the rim, Jay. Good luck recovering from that. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Hornets have the lead. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Antetokounmpo. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hornets got themselves a win here today. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were